What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. We ready. We ready. We ready. We ready. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it. It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We ready. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house. We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this hollering we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up the chin straps. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from him. He's a man. He can be a hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. I'm proud when you step on the field, man. That's more I get. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go, my God. Let's go. We ready. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house. It's a wrap. Game over.
Now, this game is not over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. It is our winning Wednesday, and I got to tell you, it is already a day, a great day, not a bad day. I had a little issue with an omelet, and I finally had to realize I have never been able to properly fold an omelet. And I know somebody's going to say, AJ, all you have to do is this. And I tried to do that, and it doesn't work. I even got I upgraded my cookware. It's nonstick. It's the, I forget what's the inside of it. But anyway, I don't have to spray anything on it, pour anything on it. It just does what it does. And I can flip it up in the air. You know, I can do all those kind of things. But folding the omelet is not my gift. It's not my gift. So I had to hit a daily affirmation. So what? You can't properly fold an omelet. There's still eggs, and you're still dough. I had to say that to myself because I was getting frustrated about that omelet, man. I was getting frustrated about the omelet. Couldn't do it. So I don't know if I've got omelet extraordinaires out there who can flip them in their sleep. Oh, AJ, all I do is and it just flips right over. Folds right over, I should say. Not flipping it, folding it. And then I guess you got to flip it so one side is not cooked more than the other. But, I ain't got it. That ain't my gift. It's not my gift. And on Winning Wednesday, I feel like I should be able to conquer that. You know, I've conquered a lot of things in my life. Come through some things, but me and the omelet folding ain't one of them. So I'll be taking your calls today, 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000 on how to properly fold an omelet. It's Winning Wednesday, and right now the Phoenix Suns have put the W-I-N in winning. What an ending to last night's game, which I didn't see, by the way. That's a whole nother story. But, of course, modern technology replay, I caught it, still amazing. We'll talk about that and more right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK. 281-453-1000, 832-403-5005 if you want to text, and AJ at KYOKsports.com.
Coming to Junior, Vice President of Communication Workers of America, District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on KYOKradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Got to give the people time. Give the people what they want.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
I'm Ben Tankett, and you are listening to The Lunch Break.
All right, y'all, all eyes on me. All eyes on me and folding over omelets. Just can't quite get it done. So, I'm sure there's other things people can't do that I can, but, me and those omelets, man. Me and those omelets. And when it's something simple, when it's something like, all right, I ought to be able to do this. I know 3 or 4 different levels of calculus, for Christ's sake. I ought to be able to do this. I can tie a bow tie, like a real bow tie, not to put it around your neck and clip it on, but I can tie a real bow tie. I can't fold an omelet. I'm not knocking people who cook. Y'all are, thank God for y'all. I wouldn't be as girthed as I was if it wasn't for, people who know how to cook. And I'm talking about for real. So I'm just saying, won't somebody help me, please, on how to fold an omelet? It's Winning Wednesday. So I've got tickets to give away, a family 4-pack to the Children's Museum Houston. I've got Dickey's barbecue, free barbecue sandwiches. I got all that, and I probably am going to give it away to the person who helps me fold my omelets. Like, if you can give me just a real quick, AJ, all you do, and it works every time. It's got to work every time. It can't be, well, if you don't do it like this, it's not going to work. Or if you don't do it like that, or if you don't have, I even tried 2 spatulas. I was tearing it up with one and breaking it open with the other. I felt so defeated. So on Winning Wednesday, I felt like I can't win because I can't properly fold an omelet. Somebody help me. 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000, or text me 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005. Victor, AJ, I don't even understand. It's just an egg. Fold, why don't you? That's my point, Victor. Victor feels my pain. Victor, if you can call me, you get these tickets. Well, I've said somebody who can help me and Victor. Somebody who can help me and Victor, you get a family 4-pack to the Children's Museum Houston. It's about $100 value, and Dickey's barbecue sandwich on us, on me and Victor. We need help. Victor's like, I don't even understand. I said the same thing. LSC says, AJ, I just turn it over to the wife. She never gets it wrong. I never get it right. And oh yeah, I'm grateful for her. Yeah, I'm feeling your exuberation. I'm feeling your appreciation. I'm sure your wife can do much more than just handle, the omelets and the cooking and all that. I get it. I get exactly what you're saying, and I'm with you. All right, let's see. CT, AJ, just make scrambled eggs and throw stuff on top of it. Get off my phone, bro. Get off my phone. Get off my phone. Don't give me that. I mean, that was part of my morning affirmation, but, that's like just saying, don't climb the whole mountain. Just stop right at the middle and realize it probably looks something like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to finish the race, bro. I ain't trying to run 100 in a 200-meter race. You know what I mean? So anyway, what about those Phoenix Suns? I mean, what in the world? That was amazing. Ugly game as far as shooting percentages, scoring. Ugly game. Tough game on both sides of the court. But man, 103 to 104 with less than a second to go on the clock. And DeAndre Ayton gets the inbound pass from Crowder. And what a inbounds from Crowder, because he had to throw it high enough for only Ayton to be able to get up and get it. And in the right place for Ayton to be able to do something with it. And he threw it exactly where it needed to be. Now, I will admit, I know we got basketball aficionados out there that knew, on an inbounds, the ball can still be in the cylinder and it not be considered goaltending because you cannot score a basket from out of bounds. All right. I'm glad you knew that. I like most people thought that's great play, but goaltending, basket interference. And even the referees, they get paid to do that kind of stuff. They talked about it for about a minute. And then they said, count it up. I liked it. Great play. All right, let me go to the phone line. Hello, you're live on the lunch break. Who's this?
Hey, Dre, how you feel, bro?
Man, I feel with my hands, but I feel kind of bad right now. Greatest, do you know how to properly fold an omelet?
No, sir.
Okay.
I apologize.
No, don't apologize, because I don't either. And I'm not going to shame you because I can't either. How you doing, man?
Oh, man, everything is beautiful in its own way. I'm going to say that was a great play at the end because it was orchestrated just right. Crowder threw a perfect pass, and then Ayton, did what he was supposed to do. But that former Beatles, John Ringo, Paul George, if he'd have made his 2 free throws, it wouldn't have came down to it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
He be doing a lot of fumbling around with the ball, man. At least 4 or 5 times, man. I think I sent you a text, man. How come they won't keep the ball in the hands of Mr. October, man? He the only one that I really trust, man. Reggie Jackson, him, and I think the kid Luke Kennard need to play him a little bit more because he got a shot. But like I said, man, it wouldn't have came down to all that if the man would have made his free throws. What say you, Drake?
I mean, you're right. You're right, because it was 103 to 102.
Yeah.
And the Clippers were up. And all Paul George had to do was hit one.
Yeah, all he had to do was hit one.
He only had to hit one. And I had somebody say, well, ball don't lie. And it's like, but bruh, that really ain't how that saying goes. That wasn't the right a time to use that saying. It's not like it was a phantom foul or missed call or whatever. Paul George definitely got fouled in the backcourt. But he went up to the line and he did nothing. And now you leave the opposing team with a chance to beat you. And, oh, yeah, by the way, Monty Williams drew up the perfect play.
Right. Yeah. Much props to him. But another problem that I have, man, is these okay, if I know the referees, I know all of them listening to your show right now, and they know the greatest and Andrea's own. Mr. Referees, I got much respect for y'all. I know y'all got a tough job. But please start letting the players dictate the game and not y'all. All these phantom fouls. Dre, I mean, I thought I was looking at Harry Houdini last night. All these phantom fouls, man. What's the deal?
Bruh, all I'll say is this.
All I gotta do is just start flopping. Start flopping.
Yeah. I'm kind of torn, Greatest. Can I be honest with you? I'm kind of torn because you've got these unwritten rules that you don't call a charge in certain times of the end of the game, and you don't call certain fouls certain times at the end of the game. Remember last year in the bubble, there was one against Miami, there was one against Milwaukee, and I'm like this. If it's a foul, call it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't care when in the game. If you charge a dude on the last second shot, on the last play, call it. If a dude blocks on the last play, last second call it. Call the game, but call it evenly on both sides.
Well, they called it bad on both sides.
Well, they were even about that, I guess.
Okay, and have you ever heard of the term mutual comeback?
Yep.
Okay, when Booker and Pat Beverly bumped heads, that was a mutual comeback. To me, that should have been a jump ball, man. Both of them, I mean, one was playing offense, one was playing defense. They just butted heads, and it should have just been a jump ball, man. To me, that wasn't no foul on Beverly. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, what say you? Because it really done got to the point, man, where the defensive man, he can't much breathe no more, man.
Yeah, you start to sound like football now. You know, they swear the defenders don't have a chance. That could have been either a double foul or you had to call something, though. You had to call something.
Jump balls, right?
Yeah. You got a minute? Can you stay here for a quick break?
Yes, sir.
We'll come right back with the greatest right after this on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK. If you can help me properly fold an omelet, I got a family 4-pack to the Children's Museum, Houston. Oh, and some Dickey's barbecue right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
Tune in to Table Talk with your boy, TD Blackshear, every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. on the legendary KYOK, 1140 a.m. and 92.3 FM. See you there.
In need of tires? Check out OMG Tire Services and more. New and used tires, all the name brands you desire, located at 3126 Tidwell, between 59 North and Jensen. Give them a call at 832-767-3211. Top-notch service from beginning to end. When you're done, get your car hand-washed inside and out at OMG Tire Services and more. Located at 3126 Tidwell, between 59 North and Jensen. Call 832-767-3211. That's 832-767-3211. Conveniently located on the north side.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM. The legendary KYOK 92.3 FM. 2 radio stations in one.
I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me show right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 a.m. and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org.
This is Brian Courtney Wilson, and you're listening to The Lunch Break.
Wow! And that was a long rebound. Bridges did a great job securing it.
Greatest, stay right there. We got this feedback from ESPN last night from the play. Here we go.
7.8 seconds remaining. Suns to inbound, down by 1. Crowder has it. Booker looking to get free. Into the hands of Booker. Booker against Beverly. Finds Crowder. Bridges for 3. Won't go. Ball knocked out. And it's still Suns ball with 0.8 of a second remaining.
Less than a second left.
The official's first call, but of course they're going to go check it now. Which gives run up for Suns ball.
Now, Greatest, did you have a problem with the officials checking that? You didn't have a problem with that, right?
No, sir.
Okay, so you were okay with them verifying that it was still Phoenix Suns ball. Okay, all right. I'm glad to hear that.
No, I'm just saying, but I do have a problem with every time something happens, man. You got to go to the table, man, and take. Okay, just like with 0.7 of a second last night, you took 15 minutes to figure out was that goaltending or what, but you took 10 minutes to find out something that's going to happen 0.7 of a second, man. It take away from the flow of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Greatest. Hold on. I got it right at that point. Let's hear it. Can we hear it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is what it sounded like.
The execution and how you do it is critical for the Phoenix Suns. Cousins waving his arms. Not an easy inbound with that big body in front of you. Crowder looking, throws it. Alley-oop. Oh! He puts it down! He puts it down! It's over!
Bruh. I mean, I sat there, again, I didn't see it live. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not one of them dudes. I fell asleep. Yeah. I fell asleep. Greatest. I fell asleep.
That's all right.
But when I saw the replay, I just sat there stunned for a minute like, wait, what? What just happened?
Well, I'll do you one better than that. When the Clippers were up by a basket, and John Ringo Paul George went to the free throw line, I texted a buddy of mine and I said Clippers. And then less than a minute later, I had to text him back and say, I'm sorry. Hey, man, what's going on?
Greatest. Why? What? Okay, just tell me, you and me, brother to brother, what did Paul George do to you, man? Tell me what happened. Just talk to me.
I told you, man. I told you, Paul. Let me see. John Ringo Paul George, he one of them guys when he was with Indiana and they played Cleveland. Oh, man, he'd be all world on LeBron. He was unstoppable against LeBron.
Yeah.
But now that I'm rooting for him, he'd be fumbling around with the ball, missing free throws.
Yeah.
He don't take over. That's the problem. It's like a lot of these guys. It's like when they go up against LeBron James, they all world.
Yeah.
But then when you rooting for them to win, they be fumbling and got butterfingers.
Yeah.
But let me move on because I know Donna, she trying to get in, and Gina.
Yeah.
Hey, man, okay, I heard Magic Johnson. And Magic, my guy, man, but I kind of looked at Magic kind of funny, the comment he made. He said that once LeBron James leaves, he talking about Kevin Durant going to be the face of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would ask me, once LeBron leaves, the face of the NBA, because, okay, it ain't like Kevin Durant. This is his second year in the season. You dig where I'm coming from?
I'm digging.
Okay, when you say that when LeBron leaves, the face of the NBA, I think of Luka Doncic.
Yep.
I think Trey the Truth Young.
Yep.
I think of Ja Morant. I think of Devin Booker.
Yep.
I think of Big Zion. But Kevin Durant been around almost long, as LeBron, and I just couldn't understand what. I mean, to me, much as I love LeBron, Kevin is one of the faces of the NBA right now.
Right now.
What say you, bro?
Right now.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I have two superstars in the league. The first one is LeBron James. The second is Kevin Aloysius Durant. Those to me are the two superstars in the league. You got a couple of stars, and then you got some really good players. You got some good players, and then you got everybody else. But yeah, Kevin Durant is running that superstar circle right now, along with LeBron James. I think whether he deserves it or not, whether he's earned it or not, when LeBron steps away, it's gonna be Luka.
Yeah. Because I even heard LeBron say he loved watching Luka because Luka reminds him of him when he played. He gonna get his, but he want to make sure everybody else get theirs also. But real quick, Drake, how many more quality years do you think LeBron James has? Barring injury.
It's funny you asked me that because I see it a little differently than most folks do. If LeBron and whomever can win the chip next year, I think LeBron goes ahead and goes on top. If he doesn't, I don't think LeBron plays more than 2 more years. I don't think we're going to see LeBron do what Michael did, where when he went to Washington, he was a shell of himself. I don't think we're going to see him do what Hakeem did when he left the Rockets. He went to Toronto and he was a shell of himself. I think you're going to see LeBron James leave the game with people still wanting him to stay and play. That's what I think. That's just me. I don't have it based on anything. I've just, over the years studying LeBron, the kid from Akron, he just does things differently. And I see him going out on the top, not on the bottom.
So do you think it has anything to do with his workout regimen, the reason he got this longevity? Because they say the brother spent $1 million on his body every offseason.
I can believe that. I do. I think it's got everything to do with that for him and TB12. I know that LeBron wants to play with Bronny. And again, that's going to cause him to have to play a little while longer. But I think realistically, if the Lakers win another championship with LeBron, I don't think he's going to be much more, hungry to stick around and put his body through that.
Okay. All right. And Atlanta and Milwaukee, who you got tonight, sir?
Man, I got Atlanta tonight. I got Atlanta until somebody gets Atlanta. Atlanta, one of them teams, they just ain't on the chart, man. They not on anybody's chart, radar, nothing like that.
Okay, all right. That's about all I had, man. I know TD Black should listening, and well, anyway, we won't make that comment. But anyway, Dre, look here, Andre. I say this without malice, but when I get to whooping your head, you're gonna need Vitalis. Rumble, young man, rumble.
Greatest of all time. Yeah, you leave TD Blackshear alone. He's a part of the family here over at KYOK. Table Talk with TD Blackshear Tuesdays at, I think, 10 o'clock. So be sure to check him out right here on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. Yeah, that's an interesting question about LeBron James. I know he wants to play with his son, Bronny. I know he does. I know. And, yeah. We'll see. I mean, one thing I'd never do is count LeBron out for anything. I wouldn't count LeBron out for anything. When does Bronny come out? When does Bronny James graduate, and when can he get into the league? Let's see. Bronny James graduation. Does he have to go through college? What does he have to do? Graduation year. He's the class of 2023. So that's 2 more years. LeBron can do that. And does Bronny come straight from high school into the pros? Well, his dad did that. There's a couple GMs out there that would make that happen if the league didn't block it. So 2 to 3 years. Again, if he's able to play at a high level, I can see that happening. If he's noticeably different in a negative way, I don't know if LeBron's internal champion would allow him to look a fraction of himself noticeably. There are people right now that, he's lost a step. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. But they didn't think he had it when he had it. Like they were hating on Bron when he was, in his prime. So all they're doing is trying to sound smart right now. Oh, yeah, look, he doesn't have the elevation he had before. Oh, that burst of first step, that ain't there no more. He ain't slamming on dudes like he used to. All right. Okay. Let's see what LeBron healthy, Anthony Davis healthy, and I don't know, Dame Lillard. Let's see what they can do. And you tell me if he's lost anything. Phoenix is fun to watch. You know, kind of like everybody was with Brooklyn in those first two games against Milwaukee. Oh my God, Brooklyn! Oh God, did you see Kevin Durant? Oh my gosh! Oh, Joe Harris! Oh wow! You know, everybody was just had never seen that kind of basketball before, ever. Just best basketball ever played, best basketball ever will be played. For two games, Brooklyn was the best team ever in the entire history of basketball. Got to win best out of 7, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm sure it was something beyond our control. Phoenix is fun to watch. Phoenix is fun to watch. DeAndre Ayton, that young man, I got to tell you, I think he really has no fear. I think he really has no fear. I think DeAndre Ayton is just on something different. You know, what is he in his second year? Second year out of Arizona, 6'11", 250, age 22. And he's from the Bahamas, from Nassau. One of my favorite little spots. DeAndre Ayton, 22-year-old, playing against all the bigs from the Clippers, 24 points, 14 rebounds, an assist, a block, and a steal. And oh yeah, did I mention the all-important game winner? And alley from out of bounds as there was less than a second left on the clock. Rose up over everybody, including Zubac. Poor Zubac. Zubac didn't get posterized. He got memorialized. He didn't get posterized. He got memorialized. Folks will always know that was over Zubac. But I got to tell you, again, giving all credit to Monty Williams, that little bit of a back pick. Little bit of a back pick in that game is what proved to be the difference. And that's why I like Devin Booker, because it's the little things. Let me do the dirty work and including the work in the spotlight. You want me to set a pick on Zubac so Ayton can raise up and give us a chance to win? Got it. He didn't pull a Scottie Pippen when Pip refused to go in the game because the play was called for Kukoc. Wait, you're gonna run a play for who? And I'm sitting right here? I can't go in. Well, what's wrong? I got that thing right here. That thing, it hurts. You mean you don't want to be out there on the field with a chance, on the court, with a chance for your team to win? Who's running the play? Tony, I'm good. Ouch. This hurts. Devin, do what? Set a back pick? Yeah, got it. DA, hit your stuff, bro. I got you. I'm gonna get you open. I love Phoenix. I'm not saying they're unbeatable. I'm not saying they're gonna win the series 4-0. Not saying that. All they have done is defended their home court. But man, when you got a team that's unselfish like that and willing to do the dirty work, and you got a fearless 22-year-old who's 6 forever tall, yeah, get here. Not give it here, get here. I like all of that. I'm here for all of that. All of that right there, I'm here for it. If there's diva issues going on Phoenix, I don't know about it. Don't want to know about it. Feel like Chris Paul is gonna chop it up, put it on the grill, and then serve it up. Here, y'all eat this diva stuff we got going on. Eat it. Man, imagine if Harden had bought in when Chris Paul was around and stuff like that. Oh, so the play's not going to me? You're going to do what? And you need me to set a back screen? Yeah, I got it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I guess that's what he's doing in Brooklyn. I don't mean to make this about him, because right now it's all about It's all about Phoenix and the Clippers and Milwaukee and Atlanta. But, man, I tell you what, that was Monty Williams. Great play call, great execution, great humility by the Stars, and then great execution by Crowder and Ayton. Good job. Good win. Again, as I just said, Phoenix up 2 games to none after that 104-103 dramatic win last night over the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. The series now shifts to LA. Game 3 going to be Thursday night at 8 o'clock. CP3 is probable. Still no word yet on Kawhi Leonard. I believe he is extremely doubtful. I don't believe he's going to play. I think that knee is worse than we've been told. Wait, they already said it was an ACL. They said it was an ACL. The team has not said, oh, yeah, he suffered an ACL tear. He's not going to play. If they had said that, then they wouldn't be listing him each time as a game time decision in this series. I will say this, though. If Phoenix wins game 3 and goes up 3 games to none, the series is over. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to end, but the series is over if Phoenix goes up 3 games to none. If Phoenix beats the Clippers in LA in game 3, it's over. If the Clippers win game 3 and lose game 4, they still got a shot. But down 3-0. And that team has what? Down 3-0. They've got 4 chances to win 1 game. Yeah, I'm a math guy. I'm a numbers guy. That one's over. But again, we'll see. That's why they play them. Thursday night, 8 o'clock Central, live from LA. Clippers. Clippers and Phoenix, game 3, Western Conference Finals. Tonight, we got the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll chop that up when we come back right after this on the lunch break on Legendary KYOK. Bunch of text messages and even a video on how to fold an omelet. I think the video person might just win the tickets. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break.
1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The Legendary KYOK.
If your loved one has passed away due to COVID-19, pay close attention to this message. You could be entitled to a death benefit of over $300,000. The U.S. government has set up a fund to pay families relief if they've lost a loved one due to COVID-19. We know this is a hard time for you, and this fund has been set up by the federal government to help ease your pain. The compensation includes a death benefit and lost wages benefit. Time is limited, so we urge you to make a free phone call right now. There's no cost to you for this claim. All legal fees are only covered once you receive your money. So if you've lost a loved one due to COVID-19, call the legal helpline right now to find out if you qualify for a cash award. Here's our number, 800-876-7047, 800-876-7047, 800-876-7047. That's 800-876-7047. Paid for by the IPG Law Group.
Hey, what's up? This your boy James Fortune, and you are listening to The Lunch Break. Keep it locked.
All right, y'all, back here on the lunch break. Legendary KYOK, all new 92.3 FM, streaming live on kyokradio.org. And you can check us out streaming on Facebook, The Lunch Break KYOK. You also got us streaming on YouTube, The Lunch Break with AJ. Also got us streaming on Twitter, at Lunch Break KYOK. Appreciate all of y'all. AM 1140, hey, 92.3 FM, what up? And kyokradio.org. How y'all doing? Yeah, man. Big shout outs to y'all. Kimberly Negrette, how you doing? Hello, AJ and the Lunch Break crew. How y'all doing? Let me put this up real quick. Give that some love. Bang. All right, man, why is my stuff jumping today, man? I tell you what, listen, it's a great day. It's a great day. It is a great day. I won't complain. I will not complain. No. Robin, I'm going to say her first name, not only gave me instructions on how to properly flip or fold an omelet, and she says it works every time. Robin also sent a video. Robin, you're going to win these tickets. Robin, you just picked up a family 4-pack to the the Children's Museum Houston, and I'm throwing in a barbecue sandwich courtesy of Dickey's Barbecue Pit. All right? Because, watch this. She didn't throw in a video. She threw in her video of how to do what it is she's telling me to do. So I'm watching her. I can watch her do it on her video. Thank you, Robin. You win. Thank you, Robin. You win. And Robin sent that to AJ at KYOKsports.com. Appreciate you, Robin. You win. This your stuff today, Rob. You keep on and you get the whole show. You keep on, you get the whole show. Let me see what else I need to know while I got Robin before I mail out these tickets to Robin. Yeah, man. Let's see. What else can't I do? I can't properly fold an omelet. Today is Winning Wednesday, but it's Learn How to Fold Stuff Wednesday. How do you fold a fitted sheet? How? The fitted sheet, the one with the elastic on the ends of it. I don't know how to do it. And sometimes I can fake it good enough that you don't know it's a fitted sheet until you open it up. I forgot even how to do that the other day. I probably just rolled them up and squished them in and put them up in the pantry. How do you fold an omelet, and how do you fold a fitted sheet? Both of those escape me. Those are elusive pieces of information. Robin, you got a video on that? I can find something else to give away. I got this bottle of water. It's partially drank bottle of water. Hit me up, Robin. If you know how to fold a fitted sheet, 281-453-1000. I'll find something to give you too. Get this stuff done while I got it. What's the scripture says? You have not because you ask not. Yeah. A closed mouth don't get fed. How do you fold a fitted sheet? I don't know how to do it. Not right anyway. All right, Saunders. AJ, did you give away the tickets yet? My daughter is excellent at folding omelets. Now, I'm sorry, Saunders. We gave those away for the omelet, but right now it's all about the fitted sheet. G-Dub, what it do, baby? What's up, G-Dub? That's one of my good long-term frat brothers. Ain't seen him in years. Yo, AJ, man, I'm checking out this show. I got Phoenix to win it all. Atlanta's good. Milwaukee's all right, but Phoenix is for real. Yeah, I'm leaning that way. And he and I both spent time in Louisiana. I was at Tulane. He was at Dillard. And G-Dub, let me tell you, bro, Monty Williams, we happy for. We happy for Monty. We happy for him because he put in that work in Atlanta. They moved on from him. But Monty was the right dude. Monty right now in New Orleans would be awesome. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, all of them would be balling right now if Monty was there. Man, G-Dub, man, please, brother, stay in touch with me, man. Please stay in touch with me. Good to see you, man. That's what's up. All right, let's see. PST, what's happening? Psst. How you doing? Psst. Appreciate you tuning in. Psst. PST, that's the initials. Psst. So anyway, AJ, football-wise, Tampa Bay going to win it all this year, or who else will contend with Tampa? Funny you should say that. Somebody asked me the other day, is it Tampa's to lose, or would you take the field? The field is every other team in the NFL. I would go with the field. Another team, Kansas City, Seattle, Baltimore, Buffalo. There are other teams out there that could rise to the occasion and give Tampa a run for their money. just because Tampa brought everybody back does not mean that everybody's going to just concede it to Tampa. If it was easy to go back-to-back in the NFL, you'd have more teams that went back-to-back in the NFL, and you don't have a lot of them. You just don't. You don't. You have some teams that went on mega runs, but even New England, every now and then didn't go back-to-back. So, Kansas City did what they needed to do in the offseason. They retooled their offensive line. From what I understand, Patrick Mahomes is healthy after that toe injury surgery thing he had to do. I think Andy Reid is going to commit more to the run than he did. Everybody loves Andy Reid like he can't do any wrong. Andy Reid gets pass happy sometimes and forgets that he's got a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Obviously forgot that he had Le'Veon Bell and others. So I think Kansas City's going to be a little bit more balanced this year. I think they got a legitimate shot. I'm going to say this. But I don't want anybody to get the big head. Cleveland is another one of those teams that can get on a run and, won't fit the format, if you will, on a playoff run. If Cleveland gets hot in the playoffs, I can see them giving Tampa Bay a run for their money. I don't know if Cleveland's going to go that far, but if they do, they're one of those teams that, all right, bro, you don't count them out. Don't count them out. Pittsburgh, it's all going to depend on Ben Roethlisberger. If Ben's turning the ball over like he did last year, Pittsburgh's in trouble. If not, you saw Pittsburgh literally almost go undefeated. Baltimore, what is Lamar Jackson going to come back looking like? Is Dobbins going to come and have that breakout season? Are their receivers going to be able to gel better than they have in the world? I mean, in this season. I'm sorry, I've read something as somebody was typing it. Monique H. Smith, the Browns forever. All right. Okay, let me put that one up there for people to see. So I say all that to say there's some teams that can give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a run. I mean, everybody's making fun of the Jameis Winston workout video, and his trainer is slapping the ball with the boxing pads on. Hey, listen, if that helps Jameis, it don't matter if you like it or not. It doesn't matter if you think it's dumb or not. It doesn't matter if there are other quarterback coaches out there that think, what's that do? That's a wasted drill there. Everybody was Joe Brady. Quietly as it's kept, the word coming out of the Joe Brady camps is he didn't run them as efficiently as everybody thought he did. Everybody thought Joe Brady was a quarterback coach guru, and folks literally were underwhelmed by his quarterback camp and drills and situational football. So, you can always find some expert to critique something everybody else is doing. I remember a couple of years ago with the Dak Prescott, like he's doing the salsa with the ball down the field. That helps Dak Prescott. If that doesn't help Tom Brady, if that didn't help Patrick Mahomes, if that doesn't help Josh Allen, so what? That helps Dak Prescott. And oh yeah, by the way, your boy Andy Dalton didn't do the drills. How did he play? I always get a little concerned when folks critique other people's workouts as if, oh yeah, that's just dumb. What are you doing? Well, I didn't play quarterback. I played offensive tackle in the 4th grade in my community. I hear you. I got you. I say that to say if Jameis Winston comes out and plays better than Drew Brees played last year, well, guess what? The Saints won the division last year. They didn't win the Super Bowl, but they won the NFC South. They're a legitimate team that could give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a run for their money. Who knows? Matthew Stafford may go and find the key to the tree of life in San Francisco, that he didn't have in Detroit. And all of a sudden you got not in San Francisco, in LA, all of a sudden the Rams are back. I feel like it's hard to repeat. And I think that Tom Brady and crew, they're gonna have to earn it, man. They're not gonna just get it because they show up. They gotta earn it. All right, so thanks for that text or email. Hit me up, 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000 if you're interested. The lunch break. It's Winning Wednesday. Again, congratulations to Robin. She picked up the family 4-pack for the Children's Museum Houston and the Dickey's Barbecue gift certificate. I'm willing to give another one away if somebody can tell me how to fold a fitted sheet. And I mean, I got to be able to do it again. I got to be able to do it right every time. So 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000, or text me 832-403-5005, or email aj@kyoksports.com. Videos help. All right. Here's Sybil Wilkes and what you need to know today.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Tuesday, the Biden administration announced it would support legislation that will end the disparity in sentences between crack and powder cocaine offenses. The law, called the Eliminating a Quantifiably Unjust Application of the Law Act, or EQUAL Act, would end the sentencing disparity and give people who were convicted or sentenced for a federal cocaine offense a resentencing. As a senator in 1986, Joe Biden spearheaded the legislation that created steep differences in drug sentencing. Several leading progressive Democrats on Capitol Hill are urging the White House and the CDC to extend a federal eviction moratorium that is set to expire at the end of this month. Lawmakers call the issue an urgent matter of health, racial, and economic justice. Join Black Voters Matter this week on the blackest bus in America for a freedom ride for voting rights. Visit blackvotersmatter.com for a list of cities and dates. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
Now, back to the lunch break.
All right, y'all. Back here on the lunch break. Legendary KYOK, all new 92.3 FM. Streaming live on kyokradio.org. All right, y'all tell me if this makes sense. Larry said, AJ, my grandmother taught me how to fold a fitted sheet. You turn your corners into actual corners, not rounded. You just let the fitted part fold down until you can actually make a corner. Then you put your corners together and fold over from there. Again, let the fitted part come down until you can make an actual corner. Put the corners on either side together and then just keep folding down in the middle. Does that make sense? I'm a little confused. I don't say I don't get it. I'm just saying I don't know if that's gonna work every time. Keith Hennig says you roll the sheet into a ball. That's what I did, Keith. That's what I did. Right now, Larry's the front runner for the second set of tickets. We'll be right back right after this.
1140 AM, KYOK Conroe, and 92.3 FM, K222CX Houston.
The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers, who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
Walk out on that field today. Ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! I'm going to the house! I'm going to the house! When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it. It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We ready. Let's go to the house. Let's go to the house. We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this hollering, we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up the chin straps. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from that. He's a man. They can be a hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's who I am. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ready. Let's go to the house. Let's go to the house. It's a wrap. Game over.
I know this game is not over. It is just its first hour on the books, second hour underway on the legendary KYOK Valencia King TV. This song is so hype. This is what it is right here. This is that lit one right there. I just lit. Yeah. If you got a workout routine, put that in your mix. Put that in your rotation. You're going to throw up some weight. I'm telling you, you're going to throw up a little bit more than you were bargaining for. All right, here we go. Johnny said, AJ, what Larry was telling you is close, but you got to make sure that you just fold that top part down far enough that you can make a corner out of the end, and then you bring the two end pieces together and then fold the sheet over in the middle. But don't let your corners slide back down. All right, y'all getting a little too complicated. Let me. Robin sent in a video. You ain't got a video? I don't know if it happened. I don't know if y'all telling me the truth or what you telling me. I get in concept what you're saying, but if it's just me folding it myself, Valencia, I'm trying to learn how to fold a fitted sheet. If it's just me folding it myself, and I take the fitted part and I let it kind of loop over, fall down, until I can make a corner out of either ends. I bring my corners together, and then I fold it in the middle. How do I stop my corners from becoming the little rounded parts again? Feels like I got to lay it on the bed or table or something because I don't have somebody holding that other end. And y'all are leaving that very critical part out. Now I'm back to where Keith Hennig is. Roll that bad boy up and throw it in the what's it called? The linen closet. Yeah. Help me out. Won't somebody help me out? All right, let's see. AT. Hey, AJ, what you giving away? I'm giving away tickets to the Children's Museum Houston. If you can help me fold a fitted sheet every time. Yep. Got to be able to do that. What I'm tripping on, though, is the brothers that are sending me the ideas. I like that. I love that. Go on, brothers. Let's see. Here's another one that just came in. CJ, what you out there talking about? Okay. All right. I got it. Let's see. Valencia King, when it comes to folding fitted sheets, I can barely see it. The battle is not mine, it's the Lord's. Valencia King, you win the show today. It's your show. It is your show. Oh my gosh. That's all right. That is the battle is not mine. It's the Lord's. Yeah, he literally did put fitted sheets in this world to keep me humble. That is definitely my thorn in my side. Because sometimes it matters that they're not folded well. Other times it does not. Let's see. Monique says, throw it in the linen closet and we know that you are single. What does that mean? Because I said throw it in the linen closet. I didn't say throw it in the corner of the room. What does that mean? I feel so attacked right now. I feel so attacked right now. I'm not single. I'm just solo related. Let that sink in. As we say in my business, you'll catch that on the way home. I'm just solo relational. All right? There you go. Single. Please. I'm never alone. Woo! All right, y'all turning Winning Wednesday into something it was never intended to be. All right, so anyway, we talked about the Western Conference Finals. Phoenix taking a 2-0 lead with an inbound dunk on an inbound pass with less than a second to play from Crowder to Ayton, 104-103 win by Phoenix Suns over the LA Clippers. Game 3, Thursday night, 8 o'clock in LA. Suns up 2-0. Chris Paul is probable for that next game. CP3 back, probably going to be back after that next game. Eastern Conference Finals going to be tonight. It's going to tip off at 7:30. Milwaukee hosting Atlanta. That one on TNT. A lot of folks think that Milwaukee is not going to have the same problems with Atlanta that they had with Brooklyn. Like, there are folks that think that Milwaukee is going to roll Atlanta. Have you seen Atlanta play? Like, Atlanta ain't scared of nobody at all. And Trae Young embraces the bad boy mentality. You know, Kobe had the Mamba mentality. Jordan had whatever his mentality was, the and one mentality. Dr. J had his mentality. Shaq had his Shaq Diesel mentality. Trae Young is just like, shh. Y'all be quiet. Shh. They're in Milwaukee. Trae Young is going to do something, I bet, before the night is over. He's going to tell somebody, shh. So, I don't know. I get what y'all was saying. I understand why y'all are saying it. I'm just saying, have you seen Atlanta look like they were scared of anybody? Atlanta will come off of an ugly loss and come back and win game 7. Take somebody out. I'm just saying, if we haven't learned anything from this series, it's do not count the Atlanta Hawks out. Do not count the Atlanta Hawks out. So tonight in fact, I'm going to go ahead and call Atlanta in the upset tonight at home. On the road against Milwaukee. I just feel like it takes Budenholzer playing It takes Budenholzer playing for his job for him to figure some stuff out. Valencia, I do believe that Atlanta has an artist named Bone Crusher with a song called I Ain't Never Scared. I think you're right. Because, man, they ain't scared. I'm not saying they don't care in an oblivious kind of way. I'm saying if you beat them, they don't care. They're going to come back and beat you next. And I really do. I really think Atlanta's going to jump out the gate taking home court advantage from Milwaukee. Now, I'm not saying Budenholzer is not going to figure it out because, like Willie Gibson said yesterday, how does a dude go from definitely going to be fired, like you so fired, like you fired now, you just don't know it, to, oh, yeah, he got a job. He with us. He is with us. CJ, bring a fitted sheet to church, and I will show you how to fold it. It's easy. I promise you, on everything I love, I ain't bringing a fitted sheet to church. I'm just like, ain't nothing in me that says, yeah, I'm going to bring a fitted sheet to church. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Glad to see y'all back from Corona. Yeah, I got my mask on. I've been vaccinated, but I got my mask on. What's this? Oh, it's a fitted sheet. CJ going to show me how to fold it. Man, please. Y'all say some of the craziest things in the world to me. I ain't doing that. Nope. Somebody said, I so wish the last syllables of his name be pronounced Hauser versus Holzer. Yeah, there's an LZ in there. So yeah, I'm killing it. I'm putting my Southern slang on it. Yeah. I think that's probably why I mess up on it too, because I want to give him Hauser instead of Holzer. Yeah, Budenholzer. But anyway, yeah, he got to wait. And just to finish the point, I'm not bringing a fitted sheet to church. End sentence, choir fists, over. Stop. I ain't doing it. In a box, in a bag, on my shoulder, I ain't doing it. CJ said, LOL, you want to learn. I don't want to learn that bad. Me and Keith Hennick, we got a plan. Roll that bad boy up, throw that in the linen closet, and we'll see it when we need it. But anyway, as I was saying, Budenholzer, he'd rather make it hard. It could all be so simple, but he'd rather make it hard. He don't want it unless it's hard. He don't. And I think he has technically saved his job. I do. I don't think they're gonna, you got your team to the Eastern Conference Finals over Brooklyn. It's not like somebody else did the heavy lifting and you got in over Orlando. You got in over, quote unquote, the best team in the division. So I think he's done enough to save his job. But yeah, he's one of them cats. He only wants to do it if it's going to be something difficult. So, all right, let me get ready to get a break in here, and then we'll be right back. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. It's Winning Wednesday. If you want to get in, 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000. Hit me up. Still trying to figure out how to do a fitted sheet on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of the Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on KYOKradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Got to give the people what they want.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
Hi, this is TJ from South Park. I listen to the lunch break with AJ Jones on 1140 AM and 92.3 FM.
All right, y'all, we're back here on this lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM, streaming live on KYOKradio.org. Also got us on Facebook, the Lunch Break Facebook page, KYOK Radio Station Facebook page. Got us on YouTube, the Lunch Break Sports Talk Show with AJ. And then on Twitter, at Lunch Break KYOK. Y'all laughing at me. Well, AJ, why won't you bring a fitted sheet to church? I'm not. Like, why are you asking me to do that? Why must I? No, I'm not doing it. Nope. Ain't nobody else bringing a fitted sheet to church. It ain't sleepover Sunday. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If we were donating fitted sheets to the community, that's different. But no, I'm sorry. You got the wrong guy. Sorry. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. All right. Let's see. GL AJ, I was trying to find a good video online. I don't want a random video now because I think I can look up a random video. Robin sent in her own personal video of her folding an omelet. You gonna give me a random video on how to get a fitted sheet? You're not getting the tickets. I'm gonna give you a sip of my water. If you show me some random YouTube video that some guy or person made, 2002, I'm giving you a sip of water. I mean, it's a valid prize. You might need that sip, but I'm just letting you know. All right, so Valencia King and Monique Smith are hilarious. Y'all are funny. Let me put laugh emojis on y'all stuff. All right, let me get to so again tonight I've got Atlanta with the upset over Milwaukee in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Detroit won the draft lottery. So it looks like Cade Cunningham is on his way to the Motor City. And I've got to me and Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review, had a little exchange last night. He said Detroit basketball on Twitter. I'm on text message. That's how I read it like I just said it. Detroit basketball. And I said, yeah, whatever, LOL. So who's the second best player after Cunningham? Now, he hit me back with Evan Mobley, big man out of USC, who, I remember him from the tournament. Big man can ball. But what do you do with Evan Mobley, Christian Wood, and what was the guy that we got from we got in a trade late? What was his name? Kelly Olynyk. That's a whole lot of big out there that can play the 4, the 5. That's a whole lot of stretch big out there. I mean, I don't know. Is that too much size? I mean, are those guys a defensive liability? I mean, that's why Utah's not in the playoffs right now, because Rudy Gobert was a defensive liability. He's defensive player of the year, but that wasn't him guarding people on the perimeter. So if you get Mobley, you got Christian Wood, you got Kelly Olynyk, that seems like a whole lot of size, not enough quickness, not enough just me. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe all them guys can defend. I doubt it. And then the other person that he mentioned, the other person that Chris Gardner was Jalen Green. Jalen Green, be a good two guard, be a great two guard. Is he in the G League now? Jalen Green, he's in the G League, right? Yep. And then let me see, who's the other? Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs, of course, would be another possibility at that number 2 pick. Willie Gibson, he's in the G League. What I don't want to have happen is for them to mess stuff up with the backcourt the way the Rockets have it now, with Kevin Porter Jr., and then, some of the other guys that they have running in that backcourt, some of the young guys that they have running in that backcourt. They laughing at me about bringing that fitted sheet to church. I'm not doing it. I'm just, y'all call me what you want. Let me take a break. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
Check out OMG Tire Services and more. New and used tires, all the name brands you desire, located at 3126 Tidwell between 59 North and Jensen. Give them a call at 832-767-3211. Top-notch service from beginning to end. When you're done, get your car hand-washed inside and out at OMG Tire Services and more. Located at 3126 Tidwell between 59 North and Jensen. Call 832-767-3211. That's 832-767-3211. Conveniently located on the north side.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM. The legendary KYOK 92.3 FM. Two radio stations in one.
The old way of living with diabetes is a pain. You've got to remember to do your testing, and you always need to be sticking your fingers. The new way to live your life with diabetes is with a continuous glucose monitor. You simply apply a discreet, easy-to-use sensor on your body, and it continuously monitors your glucose levels, helping you spend more time in range and freeing you from painful finger pricks. If you test your blood sugar at least 4 times per day and inject insulin at least 3 times per day, or use an insulin pump and have private insurance or Medicare, you might be eligible for a CGM with little or no cost to you. Call U.S. Medical Supply today for a free benefits check. We offer free shipping, 90-day supplies, and we bill Medicare or your insurance directly. Call now and say goodbye to finger pricks.
800-633-1378. 800-633-1378. 800-633-1378. That's 800-633-1378.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me Show, right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org.
Beautiful people, this is Major. This is why I love you on the lunch break.
Man, this lunch break will make you jump, jump, jump. This lunch break will show you how to fold over an omelet the right way. Man, we'll teach you how to fold a fitted sheet and give you scores, highlights, and updates on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM, streaming live, KYOKradio.org. So, Larry, it looks like he tried to take a video of himself folding the fitted sheet. Larry, I think I'm gonna give you these tickets for effort. First of all, your camera's off just a little bit. Second of all, how do I know that's you? I think I'm gonna give it to you for effort, Larry. I think Larry, he's working on it. I can give him that. I hope you're working from home. I hope you are off today. I hope you're not taking time away from your company trying to show me how to fold a sheet. Now I feel bad. So anyway, big shout out to Keith Hawkins, Mr. Coffee with Keith himself. Be sure to check out his show every Saturday from 12 to 1. 12 to 1, you got Coffee with Keith. Great show, man. I'm telling you, I thought about Keith today. So I have coffee protein that I can make a smoothie with. Drop some fruit or banana in there and hit it in the Ninja and just pop it up. Is that still coffee? It's coffee protein. Is that still coffee? Am I still in the coffee club? And I actually pour a little bit of extra of my coffee in there, my regular coffee in there, and give it a little extra shot of espresso, if you will. Is that still coffee, or am I being a little too foo-foo? Let me know, because I don't want to be a drugstore cow coffee drinker. Not drugstore cowboy, but drugstore coffee drinker. Please, Keith, let me know if I'm still in bounds. I felt like I should have my pinky out on my cup while I was drinking that. It just felt real metropolitan, so to speak. All right. So, Detroit won the draft lottery. Rockets will have the number 2 overall pick. If we're just talking about in the region, New Orleans has the number 10, the Spurs number 12, and Dallas doesn't have a first rounder this season. I think the Dallas pick went to somebody else. In fact, let me see if I've got that. I think I pulled my notes on the draft order. Let's see. Going in the wrong direction here. Nope, of course I don't have it. What was I looking at? Well, Let's see. Lottery. NBA lottery draft order. Okay. Yeah, because the Mavericks, I feel like they traded away their number one this year for some of the guys that they picked. So let's see if I got it here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. We know Detroit's number one, Houston number two, Cleveland number three. Good job there, Willie. Y'all gonna get a decent player. The Raptors at number four. That's gonna be solid. Orlando number five. Oklahoma City, man, dropped down to six. Golden State at number seven. Orlando again at number eight. Sacramento number nine. New Orleans number 10. Charlotte number 11. 12 the Spurs. 14 Pacers. I'm sorry, 13 the Pacers, 14 Golden State. So Golden State has two first rounders. Yep, 7 and 14. Golden State should package that up and get Ben Simmons. Golden State should take those two first round picks and give them to Philadelphia for Ben Simmons. That would be a good trade. Why? Because Ben Simmons can't shoot the three, but everybody else on Golden State can. So give them, in fact, if they want to keep one of those first rounders, give them one of those first rounders and Andrew Wiggins and get Ben Simmons and let Ben drive and do his, his stuff in the lane, and don't worry about those threes, because all he's got to do is kick it out. And he likes to do that to people who know how to hit threes. I like that. I would do that in a heartbeat. If I was Golden State, y'all be mad. It's like, oh, he wasn't doing that in Philly, right? You're absolutely correct. But he's doing it here. He is doing it here. Okay, NBA draft order. Because I want to see the Okay, here we go. Perfect. So we got the Pistons taking Cade Cunningham in the mock draft. At number 2, the Rockets taking Evan Mobley. All right, I wouldn't be mad if they do that. Once again, that's a whole lot of size, though. I hope that Christian Wood going to the 4, that won't mess him up if Mobley's out there. And Kelly Olynyk, they got to hang on to him. I like him. Cavaliers, they got him taking Jalen Green. Then at 4, Toronto taking Jalen Suggs. That'd be good for them. Number 5, Orlando taking Scotty Barnes out of Florida State. All right. 6, Oklahoma City taking Jonathan Kuminga out of the G League. Golden State, that number 7 pick came from Minnesota and the Andrew Wiggins deal. All right, that makes sense. Orlando got the 8 pick from the Bulls. Makes sense. Trying to see what Dallas did with their pick. Where did that Dallas pick go? I want to say it was like 13, 14, somewhere in there. I'm looking. I know y'all are like, what? Why is he quiet? I'm over here looking. New York Knicks at 19. They've got getting Sharif Cooper out of Auburn. That'd be an interesting pick, to be honest with you. That'd be an interesting pick. Lakers, they got them down at 22, getting Cam Thomas out of LSU. Well, Lakers, y'all can get Ben Simmons out of LSU. I don't know why they talking about that. The Rockets at 23, they got Rockets getting Isaiah Jackson, a center out of Kentucky. So are the Rockets just going to go big in every position? Is every guy going to be 6'8" or taller? Man, talk about small ball in one place and then something else at something else. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this alone. It's I don't know. I don't know if any of that's gonna happen. That's from the mothership. So Willie Gibson, Cleveland's pick is available for trade. You should, Willie, y'all should take that pick and Sexton and send them to Philly for Ben Simmons. Your whole season up there in Cleveland hinges on getting Ben Simmons in place of Sexton. Willie, call me Willie, because I'm on to something, man. It's Winning Wednesday. I'm helping y'all win. Like I'm gonna have a section on Winning Wednesday where I help other teams win. Kind of like a Ask AJ thing. Yeah. Willie, call me so I can help y'all. Call me. 281-453-1000, Willie. I got it. It just hit me. Take that pick, Sexton, ship that over to Philly, and say, we want Ben. Give us Ben. What nobody else has paid attention to. Watch this. I'm deep. Y'all ready for the deepness? Whoever paid attention to the fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers have Ben and Philadelphia has a Ben, and they're both in Pennsylvania. Man, y'all didn't see that, did you? Nobody's talking about that. Hello, you're live on the lunch break. Who's this?
I'm blown away right now, but this is Willie Gibson.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I done went deep on him, man. I went Martin Lawrence in Boomerang when he was talking about the green table, the white ball, and the game is won when you knock the black 8 ball in the pocket. I went that deep.
Yeah, you own something with that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big Ben Simmons, both of them in Philly. I mean, in Pennsylvania, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Both of them potentially on their way out. Yeah.
I know, because I'm trying to help Cleveland be great again. And if y'all take that pick, number 3, take that pick, slap that on in the back pocket of Sexton, ship that over to Philly, and just say, we want Ben. Bruh, y'all there. Y'all back in business.
If a player's attached to the number 3 pick is Kevin Love, and that's $60 million that he's owed over the next 2 years. That's the move. That's the pick to get him out of there.
Well, I don't think Philly wants Kevin Love, but they'll take Sexton because they need somebody to get the ball to Embiid.
Oh, then they don't want Sexton.
Yep.
That's not it.
Yeah, Sexton is gonna be to Philly what James Harden was to Brooklyn.
You want one today? Okay.
I'm just telling. Sexton is gonna go and change his life in Philly, his whole style of play, just like James Harden did when he went to Brooklyn.
Okay.
Be sure and come to me for more advice on how to make your team better, courtesy of the lunch break.
And Boston hired Brad Stevens. Why? Come on.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Even that makes sense because clearly Brad Stevens is far more sensitive than people think he is, and they couldn't just put him out on the street like that. So what do? They give him or make for him an available spot. And they get him out of the play into a place where he can hurt them the least.
Yeah.
I'm killing it right now. I'm revelating like crazy, bro.
I don't know if you can hear that. Don't give me the.
Bro, I'm serious. I need to have a tip jar or an offering. I need to be taking up cash apps right now, bro.
The door's open, right?
Bro, I'm profit lying like crazy over here, man.
Understood.
Yeah, but no, all joking aside, man, were you surprised by the outcome of the draft lottery? I mean, we said it yesterday. It's a lottery, so there's not really, a way to predict how it was going to go. But, the teams that needed the better players stayed in position to get those better players. So it's not like, Detroit dropped down to 14 or Houston dropped down to 12 or or worse. So yeah, it in a sense, it kind of worked out.
It did, and from the Cleveland perspective, it helped them tremendously because they had potential to drop to 6.
Right.
And for them to stay in the top 3, I mean, that in and of itself was a win. And so now it's, they have to accelerate this rebuild because it's year 4.
Yep.
And, you can't continue. And that's why, and this is the thing, that's why the pick is available, because a guard makes sense in this draft, but you can't draft a guard for the 3rd time.
Yeah, I got you.
You have Garland, you have Sexton. Yes, Jalen Suggs probably would be the pick, but not when you just drafted Garland and Sexton.
Mm-hmm.
So, they have to, they're looking at passing that pick, again, perhaps with a Kevin Love. The name that's being called about most often is Larry Nance Jr., who they don't want to trade, and understandably so. He's a great player, manageable contract. But they have to use that pick to accelerate the rebuild because the All-Star game is in Cleveland this year.
Yep.
And they don't want the national stage to come to Cleveland, and they're 12-41.
Right.
So they have to do something.
Yeah, and it'd be nice if they had an all-star caliber player to actually play in that game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was looking at where the Dallas pick was. Dallas had the number 21 pick, but that goes over to the Knicks from that Kristaps Porzingis and Tim Hardaway Jr. Trade. And man, the Rockets are sitting pretty, bro. The Rockets got the number 2 pick in this draft, and then you go down, and the Rockets have the number 23 and 24 pick as well.
Absolutely. I mean, the rebuild starts now. I mean, It actually started last year, and they still have other picks coming from Brooklyn in future drafts. But this one, and I think one of those picks is Portland, I want to say. Portland. Is the Portland pick one of those picks for Covington?
Yeah, let me see. Portland and Milwaukee all have picks that they gave to the Rockets in that first round.
Okay.
Yeah, the Brooklyn picks are next year.
And that Milwaukee pick actually is from Cleveland. That's what we talked about yesterday.
Right.
Brooklyn called for Jared Allen.
Right.
So Cleveland gave the Milwaukee's first round pick, which 24, to get in on Jared Allen, who's probably going to be their starting center for the next 5 to 6 years.
Yep.
He's a restricted free agent. They're looking at, I don't know, that's $500 million deal for him. So.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and this is actually. Would you say? I'm not going to take the lead on this. Would you say this is a pretty deep draft?
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so. Yes.
So is there value from 1 to say 20, or does it get a little thin after 15 or so?
I would definitely say go 20 deep in this draft.
Okay.
I mean, again, depending on need, because again, Cleveland up top, they can't take another guard. Public, they would get roasted.
Yeah.
But down the line, mid-20s, you have some projects. Perhaps I'm thinking, what's the kid from North Carolina, Daylon Sharp, who withdrew from the combine, said I'm not taking any interviews, and then signed with CAA.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me you know how that goes. The agent has a deal on the back end of the first round, something like that.
Right.
So you see something like that, and it's kind of like, okay. I mean, 6'10", 265, played decent as a freshman, but that's somebody that can be had in the 20s.
Mm-hmm. So
depending on the right team. So yeah, I think there's some depth in this upcoming draft.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was kind of wondering with the Rockets having those 2 picks on the tail end of the first round, if there was any value to be had there at 23 and 24. Sometimes, like you said, when you got a draft that's 15 deep, really everything then from 16 through 30 are like overpriced second round talent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Not saying you can't get good value there, but again, not everybody that goes in the first. Same thing with the NFL. Not everyone that goes in the first round is a first round talent.
No. I mean, especially the later, the better the team. I won't say the later the pick because those teams trade those picks all the time. But the better the team, yeah. Like, for example, I'm looking at. I just pulled up a mock draft. Actually, at 23, 24, they have the kid from UCLA, the freshman that came out that performed in the tournament, Johnny Drained. I know I pronounced his name.
Oh yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. That young man's lethal. Yeah. Yep. That young man literally put UCLA on his back and said, "Let go."
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I also looking at the start of the second round. The Rockets have the first pick to start the second round. So, again, the rebuild is definitely now. Really going to be interested to see what Rafael Stone has in store for this team, and if they can translate it out on the court. That's what I want to know.
Exactly, and will they give them time to do that? Because in Cleveland, I mean, again, going back to Cleveland, they tried to give them time, but I think after 3 years, it's like, look, and that's the crazy part, because they said we're going to rebuild and go through the draft, and then they signed Kevin Love to a $120 million deal.
Yeah.
Well, that's not rebuilding. So then you draft all these guards, it's smallish guards.
Yep.
6'1" guards.
Right.
And now you get a high pick that's in a guard-heavy draft. Can't take a guard, so now we got to trade this pick to accelerate the rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
Keep an eye on Detroit as well. Keep an eye on Detroit because Detroit had some young talent that actually flashed very well this season, and you get a Cade Cunningham in there to go with, whomever else they get in that first round or second round. Keep an eye on Detroit. Dwayne Casey made an interesting statement of beat up on us now. Get your licks in now because we are going to be pretty good. And I felt that. It's like, oh, okay, all right. I might need to leave you alone is what I might need to do.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how you rebuild. They actually tore it down to the studs, if you will. And they put Sadiq Bey, rookie, the kid Stewart, I think, from Washington. University of Washington, Isaiah Stewart, I think, and then the guard that now with Cade Cunningham coming can kind of be moved off.
Right.
So, I mean, that right there, that's how you do it.
Yep.
That's in 2 years you have building blocks, you have pieces. So they went all in. Troy Weaver, the GM in Detroit, phenomenal job. What?
I'm laughing at your meme that you sent.
Oh, yeah. That was when you gave the Browns a little bit of a teaspoon of credit. I'm like, really?
Yeah. I mean, again, they're one of those teams, man. If they get deep in the playoffs, all bets are off. Like, all bets are off. If you don't get them out early, they can be a problem late. And I just – I don't know if they'll get there, but if they get in deep and go deep into the playoffs, they can be a problem. I mean, again, it's hard to repeat in the NFL. I don't care if you're Tom Brady and all them cats they got down there in Tampa. It's hard to repeat in the NFL. I would definitely take the field versus the Bucs.
All I would say is when looking at the Browns, I just don't want people to go to Denny Green after week 1 because they open up at Kansas City. And I mean, that's a tough place to play anytime, let alone season opener. So if Kansas City wins, I don't want, the Browns are who we thought they were.
Right.
Now, they went to KC and caught one. They took an L to Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
So, I mean, now if they win, then yeah, it's game time. But if they lose, I mean, okay, they got the home opener against Houston next week. What a way to get right.
Yeah.
What a way to get right. So
true.
That's the thing. I mean, yeah, they come out the gates flying against, like I said, KC, but you look at their schedule, look at their team, that defense. They finally had Joe Woods took shots last year for the way the defense was playing. And he didn't have his pieces. They went back. They got one of the linebackers are like 220, 225.
Yeah.
They got Clowney on the other side of Garrett.
Yep.
You know, so now you have pieces. Odell is coming back healthy. He was in minicamp last week. They kind of monitor his time, but from all accounts, he's ready to go once camp opens. Watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah, if I'm Cleveland, I'm feeling pretty good about things. I'm feeling pretty good about things, and like you said, not feeling like you gotta come out of the gate strong. You just got to be consistent and get hot at the right time. And you know, everybody gave Washington so much credit because of when they kind of started getting hot and peaking and what have you. They didn't do a lot of it during the regular season with 7 wins, but then when they got in the playoffs, it's a whole different deal. So, we'll see. We'll see. We will definitely see. I got an interesting message that came here. This is from GN. GN said, AJ, when or if or when, I'm sorry, I read it backwards. If or when do you see the Golden State Warriors moving away from Draymond Green? That's an interesting question because, Draymond is as much of a part of the heartbeat of that organization as anybody.
If not more so, some would say.
Yeah, yeah. But when you look at production on the court, in the categories that matter, some analytical folks would say, hey, man, Draymond doesn't give us the best opportunity to win all the time.
That's analytics, though. But
I know. That's why I said some basketball people, because they live and die by that stuff. But, Draymond's that dude. I'd rather have him than be trying to defend him or play against him.
Oh, without question. Without question. I mean, Draymond does things that don't show up on the stat sheet.
Right.
Period.
Right.
He does. I mean, he's gonna guard somebody that Steph may not have to, or Clay may not have to.
Yep.
So I don't see them being better if and when they move on Draymond. Or for that matter, I mean, it's not Steph in the last year of his deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That part. And people, and I'm not, by no means, I'm not casting aspersions on anyone. I'm not raining on the Warriors fans parade, but for people to think that, Clay's coming back. Well, Clay hasn't played in 2 years.
Right.
Coming off 2 major injuries.
Right.
I'm just not ready to say he's going to be, 53 points on 14 dribbles, Clay.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say that yet.
Yeah.
Could he? Possibly. Absolutely. He sure could. He's done it before, but I mean, an Achilles and an ACL. We shall see.
Yeah. Yeah. If he comes back and he's any fraction of himself, and they still got Oubre, and they still got the young man that they got out of the draft. What's his name? Wiseman.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a problem in the West. That they could be a serious problem in the West, especially given who they might get in this upcoming draft.
Absolutely. I mean, no, by no means am I counting them out, but I'm just, let's pump the brakes a little bit and let's give him time. Let's see him.
Yeah.
Let's see him on the court.
Right.
And then kind of reevaluate and go from there.
Absolutely. Willie Gibson, broadcast journalist, Ohio State, Buckeyes, Big Ten, and the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, we got Game 1, Eastern Conference Finals tonight. I got Atlanta stealing Game 1, and I'm in it. I feel like Bud doesn't get going until his life is on the line. So am I crazy? A lot of people think Milwaukee's not going to have any problem at all with the Atlanta Hawks. What do you think?
Well, your question, are you crazy? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Say it nice, right? I'm talking to you nice. Man.
Yeah, I see that. I
talking to you nice.
I feel worked. I feel like you working me.
Nah. Talking to you nice. Man, come on. Nah. Yeah, listen. I told you, Bud went from, remember school days back in the day? Remember Mission College?
Yep.
Coach was like, you want me to lose my job?
Yep.
Yeah, that was Bud.
Yep.
Halftime of Game 7. Now that they won, he's home free like a bird. He's good.
I said I don't think he'll lose his job if they lose this series, but yeah, man, I just feel like
they're not going to lose the series. No, they're not losing the series.
Okay, all right, keep your phone on. You know I like to bother you when you least expect it.
I know. I mean, but real talk, is this the day they remove the interim tag from Nate McMillan?
Man,
this has to be, right? So press release before Game 1 is going to say we've signed Nate McMillan to a multi-year deal to be our head coach for the Atlanta Hawks. That's the news dump, right? Please tell me that.
If it doesn't happen, I mean, bruh, I don't know what they're doing down there in Atlanta, and I really mean it. If it doesn't happen, if I'm Nate, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be taking a couple of other interviews. I'll get back to you though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the prices went up. Now, same thing. What do they say when you sign a player? You waited a year too long to sign a player. Oh, well, they took it to the Super Bowl. The prices went up.
Yep.
Every round that the Hawks won,
yep,
the prices went up.
Price went up. Before we go, Harlem Globetrotters want to be a part of the NBA. And they sent a letter to Adam Silver saying, we want to be a part of the NBA now, and not now, but right now. And, some folks, I know, they're like, come on, please, blah, 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 blah. Tell me an organization that has done more for the NBA over the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 decades or longer.
In what ways?
In an ambassador way around the world.
Yep. So the ambassadors win Larry O'B's? Seriously. I saw that same story. I'm like, come on, man. No. Stop it.
I'm not talking about and I don't think they're talking about making them a team in the league, like, the 31st or the 32nd team, are they? They're not saying that.
That's what I mean, when I saw it, I'm like, then what are they saying, man? Because first of all, come at me right. Write me a letter telling me you want me to, what? No.
Willie said, you talking to me? You talking to me? Yeah. Okay.
Like, wait a minute. Number one, come correct. But then, no, I don't go to, come on. Okay. LeBron's coming down the court, got AD on the wing, and, I'm not going to say that. Just say you got AD on the wing. I want to start those rumors. And then somebody come out and throw a bucket of confetti on. What are we doing?
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Just like I'm not bringing that fitted sheet to church. We ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Right.
We ain't doing that.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying though. I mean, these guys were going around the world promoting NBA level basketball long before the NBA itself was going all around the world doing it.
Great. Phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any way you make them your global ambassador team, then that's what you do. Willie said, nah, you don't even do that. You don't even do that.
Nah.
You don't even do that.
Again, ambassadors don't play for Larry O'B. They don't.
Willie, tell everybody where they can find you and follow you, brother.
Appreciate you, sir. Will Gibson 7, Twitter, Instagram, and the Will Knows Facebook page, Will Knows Podcast. Man, I almost said it. Chris Gardner, I know he's coming tomorrow, but I'm gonna come up with a tagline. It's coming.
What you leaning towards? What you thinking?
Nah. I'll let you know later. Oh, but we do. This week is Sunday. Three People Talking Sports. Myself, Chris Gardner, and Andy Yanez. Live stream on YouTube and Facebook. That'll be this Sunday. So we'll be promoting that as well. So
as soon as
appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate the connect.
Yeah, no problem. As soon as y'all put Chris puts the link out, I will definitely post it up so the Facebookers can check you out and Mr. Inez and our guy Chris Gardner, who's going to be with us tomorrow. David Grubb is going to be breaking some great news on Friday with me on the show, so y'all be sure and tune in for that. So he's got some great news. I'm happy for him, man. But anyway, Willie, take it easy, brother. I appreciate you. We'll be following up with you and keep your phone on tonight because I think I'm going to stay awake long enough to see the whole game real time. And I'm probably going to be texting you about some stuff, especially if Atlanta does what I say or think they're going to do.
Oh, the phone's always on.
I like that. I like he says that. I like that. That's good. Mine ain't. Sometimes I know it's coming. I turn that bad boy off. All right, Willie, take it easy, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you. Look forward to it.
All right, Willie Gibson, Will Knows podcast coming real soon. Broadcast journalist from Columbus, Ohio, covers the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Big Ten, and the Cleveland Browns. A lot of other stuff as well. All right, I just got an update that for the Olympics, Tokyo Olympics, about a month away. Final piece of the puzzles put in place. They're going to have a maximum of 10,000 fans at the event, regardless of whether the competition is taking place indoors or outdoors, and the restrictions are as follows. Fans must wear a mask. It's recommended that people who attend events go straight home afterwards, and they will not be allowed to cheer. Wait, what? They won't be allowed to cheer. Cancel the whole thing. Are you kidding me? It's from around the world. It's track, it's field, it's basketball, it's all the summer sports, and they can't cheer? Sybil Wilkes up next, give you the what you need to know. And then, of course, Donnie McClurkin and the Donnie McClurkin Show. As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Wear your mask where you're supposed to. Wash your hands like you're supposed to. Sanitize everything around you. And when you see that racism, kill it. Not the person, but the racism. How do you kill it? You don't spread it. You don't laugh about it. You certainly don't let it go. You just stop it. All right? Stop. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Here's Sybil Wilkes.
And now support legislation that will end the disparity in sentences between crack and powder cocaine offenses. The law, called the Eliminating a Quantifiably Unjust Application of the Law Act, or EQUAL Act, would end the sentencing disparity and give people who were convicted or sentenced for a federal cocaine offense a resentencing. As a senator in 1986, Joe Biden spearheaded the legislation that created steep differences in drug sentencing. Several leading progressive Democrats on Capitol Hill are urging the White House and the CDC to extend a federal eviction moratorium that is set to expire at the end of this month. Lawmakers call the issue an urgent matter of health, racial, and economic justice. Join Black Voters Matter this week on the blackest bus in America for a freedom ride for voting rights. Visit blackvotersmatter.com for a list of cities and dates.
The legendary 1140 AM KYOK Conroe and 92.3 FM K222CX Houston. Are you ready?
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Had a lot of fun with y'all. Thank you to Robin and Larry. They picked up the complimentary passes to the Children's Museum Houston, and that's the family 4-pack. Plus, they both got free barbecue from Dickey's Barbecue. So keep listening for your chance to win. And y'all know how I feel about you. Not this, definitely this. I love y'all. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review. Take care.